What's up, guys? Eclectic Nerd here again, as always, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, it's been a minute since I've done an actual episode, but nonetheless, I've been busy here, doing just all kinds of building, testing, gathering, but yeah. And so far, I have finished I've at least finished enough thrust to run, so I've moved the ship closer to base here. 18 thrusters seems fine. I might, depending on how, once we get it fully loaded and do some trials, I might add more thrusters here. I've redone the bow here, which I think looks much better with this kind of steep than kind of different angle here, and then having it come out this way I like a lot better. And I started working on the bridge as well. I'm not sure. I wanted it to be kind of like staggered up, but I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work yet. I do want to do a complete glass kind of enclosure up here, so that looks really cool. And maybe I'll put like some, I don't know, med bay or some extra cockpits or something down here, even though I don't have much of a crew here. One other issue I ran into was I need to develop a different locking system for the drone here, and I did go with a large hangar door here, but that may or may not stay. I'm not entirely sure. I did add a jump drive, which is something I have not really built before, or at least used before, so that should be fun. We'll be able to actually jump to Mars instead of having to, fly there manually. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a landing gear and then just fly it in and lock it on, and I'll have to kind of negotiate whatever gets built in this hangar area coming out here. I'm not sure how I want to work this back area. If I'm just going to, I'll probably just close this off actually here. Let's do some mock-up here just to see what this looks like. Crap, I need steel plate. And while I'm doing that, I can kind of talk about... So this past weekend, I kind of took some time to just play the game and do kind of boring, menial off-camera work stuff. And I kind of, I don't know if it's just been my work schedule recently, because I work a night shift, and so I don't see a whole lot of sunlight, so I wonder if that's affecting my mood. But I've been kind of bummed out about, I don't know, this just the series, and I don't know, it's kind of weird to describe. So in Space Engineers and Minecraft and just kind of I guess those are really the only sandboxy building games that I really play. But there always gets to be a point in the game where I just get bored. Oh shoot! Dang it! Oh, dang it! Hang on! I got this! Don't want to be dropping plate all over the place. But yeah, it gets to a point where it's almost I've done I need a situation, and I need an adverse situation in the game, if that makes sense. So the very beginning of the game is when I'm the happiest, because it's what's going on here? Okay. I need to work this out. So kind of in the beginning of the game, when it's the most difficult, the survival part is what I like the best. And once I kind of get established and I have a base, I don't really know what to do from there, because it's almost I run out of I run out of stuff to do, because I'm not just trying to survive, and I'm not very aspirational. I don't have this, I don't build many big things, as you probably have seen across the series here. And it just kind of there just gets to be a point in the game where and I'm talking in circles. I'm talking in circles now. Basically, it gets to a point where I just get bored of not having to survive, and I don't know what to build anymore because I don't know. I don't feel like I need to build big things just because I don't know. Meh. I guess that's okay. Maybe I'll do. Well, hang on here. We're gonna try and make this fit a bit better here. Let's see. That? Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then there's an inverted corner there. Okay, I got this. I got this. So, yeah. Just between, like, not seeing the sun and, like, getting to this kind of stage in the game, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. But, I don't like this. Maybe I'll put, like, I'll do something to kind of smooth this out. Maybe I'll put. I probably should actually mock this up to make sure stuff actually fits in here at some point. So yeah, that's where and I've kind of thought about it now, and I think I'm okay with just kind of going with it. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm gonna keep going. I think our next goal is going to be to get to Mars, and then we'll basically just do the same thing, kind of over again. We'll build a base. We'll build a Martian base, and oh wow, I really like how this turned out. Actually, maybe I'll put like a door or something down. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll go to Mars, we'll do the Mars base thing, and then maybe we'll do, like, well, I haven't been to the alien world or whatever it is, where it's got the bugs or whatever. I haven't been there, so we can always just go there and do the same thing there. And I think for that part, I might actually turn the bugs on, just so that it creates a bit of a more hostile environment, because by then I'll have multiple bases built. I'll have probably tweaked several of my builds better for, use on different planets and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to have something a bit more hostile to play in. That's not entirely like. Because when I did the Meteor Survival one, that was, like, ridiculous. And actually, I watched one of the YouTubers that I watched his, like, last episode of Space Engineers, and he was basically doing the same kind of thing where he was playing in a super meteor-heavy world, and he said he was just to the point where he realized that he was either going to have to perpetually sort of hemorrhage uranium by living in the shade, or build in the sunlight. Where did Rob go? Rob! Where are you, boy? I think he actually is over here. Yeah, he's going to have to basically. He's just kind of running out of things to do in the game, which I kind of feel. I partly feel like I'm doing, but now that I've kind of had a moment to stop, think about it, I think we'll be okay. Having some kind of goal to work towards it always helps. Let's see. I don't know what I'm carrying in here, so I'm probably... Oh, God. No. So, what I had tried to do for drone capture was to have a merge block on a piston. And that didn't work out. One, because apparently the eye's thrust is a bit too powerful, so that when I brought the merge block, it brought down on the merge block, it basically just destroyed my fantail area here. Let's see, metal grid. See, this is where this having something here would be helpful. I'm just gonna boop. There you go. Oh, and I made a elite grinder now. Let's see, I need a metal grid. Jeez, I gotta like a to-do list here. Oh, hey, here we go. Well, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way where I run back and forth and just kind of ramble about things. Okay, now I need gravity generator components. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna put myself to the test here. I'm gonna have 2 things that I need. So I need gravity generator and detector, and I need 20 of each. So gravity and detector. So I did a bit of mocking up in the bay, in the general like bay area in there. Let's see. I need control. That's 10. Yes. There you go. I'll just make a bunch. But oh, I am running out of gold. What? Where are you going? And I believe I'm going to use some shipbuilding terminology here. We are at the fitting out phase, or outfitting phase, where the general hull... What the... The general hull is complete, and most of the propulsion components are in, and now we're doing the sort of internal, the guts of the ship. Any kind of stuff that gets installed inside is what we're working on right now. Oh, I'm still missing some gravity components. Power cells. Why does it need that? 120 of those, dang. I think I might have what I need to build that, but I'm not sure. So I still need to put in... So what am I getting? These guys. And I need to make power cells. Cancel those. I need 120 of them, so... There. And I was thinking about how much stuff I wanted to put inside of here. Because normally I would be inclined to just say, screw it, everything we could possibly ever need needs to go inside of here. And like to max capacity kind of thing. And thinking about it in terms of just saving weight and space, I think I'm just going to go with logically just the bare sort of minimum. What I would need to build and repair small ships and any kind of like if this was like an aircraft carrier, basically just what I would need, the bare things to repair small ships, just to kind of repair things. I'm not building full bases or anything with this. This is meant to just kind of carry me along until I can get to the next place where I can start building a proper base that will do the majority of production. Did I run out of stuff? What? Oh, wait. Oh! I'm an idiot. I made the wrong thing. Dang it! Why does the why do these look so... They look... I think they look too similar. This needs to go back up here and get broken down. Also, why are medical components so large? Wait, what? Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Something's making stuff. Why is this not... Okay, that's really, really weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Actually, I probably should have kept those because I'm going to need medical components anyway for my med bay. Okay. Now, we're making the component we actually need. Let's see. I'm going to grab some more steel plate and kind of just do the block building that I need to do. Okay, I do have some power cells on me. If I recall, these are quite heavy as well for what they are. Yeah, let's see, I'm just gonna get those out of the way. Come up here. I think for this gap right here where the reactor is, I'm just gonna use like scaffolding, not scaffolding, catwalk. Just kind of plate that over, just because I don't know, because reasons. I am also thinking about the conveyor system in here, and I think how I'm going to work it is everything's just gonna be kind of plugged into one another. Like I'm probably gonna have a oh shoot, I just realized something. I thought there were connection ports over out on this side, but I guess not. Since there is going to be an airlock system here, where these doors are, I'm gonna. Oh, I missed these. I'm gonna have to like cut something out of the way to get at that. All right, I'm gonna get my power cells first before I start farting around with that. Looking for the wrong thing. Of course I can only carry 77 at one time. Why would I be able to carry all of anything I ever needed? Yep. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I'm good. So now I need superconductor conduits. Actually, yeah. I'll start seeing what I need to make those first. I need gold. I don't think I have much gold, unfortunately. That's all the gold I have. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to wait on that. Or make an episode where I just go mine. There's gold there. Let's see, I do need to finish these blocks before... cut this one out of the way too. There we go. Let's see here. So I want to go ahead and get up here and see how much weight we're dealing with now. Now that I have kind of a rough... Okay, about 1.5, and that camera got messed. Yeah, I think it's thoroughly able to support its own weight. So just kind of... Alright. I'm just trying to save what uranium I have in there for when I actually take off. I think I used all my steel plate. Hang on. What's... Rob, what are you packing here? Let me see. Oh, there we go. That's one thing I was looking for. Come up top here. Although it probably would have made sense to actually use Rob to do this. Now, I'm not sure if I want to put the med bay here. I do think I'm going to put a turret somewhere on the nose section out there, just because, like some kind of Gatling turret, at least for point defense when I do go to Mars. Let's see, I think right about here is actually, yeah, right here. Yep, right there. And why not? We'll go ahead and plunk that down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I need a conveyor first. I don't have an interior plate on me. Alright, that'll wait. That'll have to wait. Like, I don't know what to put in here. It's just kind of empty space. No, I do need to match this. Let's see. Can I get away? I need interior plate for both of these. Oh, I guess I'm grabbing some interior plate then, because I want stairs. I think I need construction components too to make them, but that's okay. We can live without that for now. Yep, like that. Of course, I'm gonna do it on the other side as well, just for symmetrical reasons. And let's see here. Can I get away with, I think so, running a second set of stairs down to the battle bridge. Okay. Yep, just kind of drop in here. Oh wow, there is a huge gap here. Let's see. Maybe I'll like segment this kind of stuff, this off. Does that? Okay, that does line up. Ooh, get the drums, the bongos. I feel like there should be some kind of better separation between these two. Because, like, if this was an actual ship, you'd have some kind of, like, bulkhead or something to kind of keep these two areas. Let's see, hang on a second here, I gotta see something. Okay. Just thinking. Actually, hang on. Maybe I'll run the staircase this way back. I think I like that idea better. Because that'll let me... Whoa. What the hell was that about? So let's start here. I probably want to do a complete block. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Oh, hang on a second here. Okay, I have to work around here. that. That will work, yeah. And then I'll do something here with an airlock door. Let's see here. Just start extending all this out here. Because this is... Now, I am going to have to put a stairwell between here and the level below it. Maybe like right along here probably. It seems like a good place to put that. Although I would think if you were doing this from like an actual like warship design standpoint, you'd probably want anything that connects multiple areas of the ship to be kind of tucked away, so that if you incurred any kind of battle damage, you'd want to breach as few areas as possible. I think I'm just going to cut it off there, and then this open area will be just kind of a like machining area. Want to do a full, just gonna do a full armored bulkhead between these two areas. Maybe we'll do like a slope over there to kind of keep that in order. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go against what I just said about ship design, and I'm gonna put my staircase right on the outside here because I'm probably not going to fight anything in the near future, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I'm hoping it fits. I don't know if it will. I think it's going to run into my... Yeah, it's going to run into my gyros. Hang on here. Oh, okay, yeah, I got plenty of room to just curve this around. Let's see, this same thing's gonna happen on the other side, so. Okay, we can start doing some like actual welding here. Yep, and I'm out of steel plate. I am going to take a moment here to check my recording and make sure I'm not getting too long-winded here. So I will see y'all in a second. Alrighty guys, I'm a little short, but that's okay. I think we can just kind of fill the last couple minutes with... I at least want to get the battle bridge sort of area done, and I think I can use this door now. It actually makes sense to use this because now I have a way to get between the decks. Alright, yeah. Maybe in some future design somewhere I'll think of a better way to sort of isolate these decks, at least like pressure-wise, because I think if you were flying this in combat, you were generally using like a depressurized area, you would not want this much open space to like... But then again, the battle bridge isn't really that like tucked away. You know, well. Alright guys, I'm going to call it an episode for today. If you are enjoying this series, as always, what's this? Sorry, I got distracted. What is this? Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Guess there must be some thruster components that got lost in the moon miner. But yeah, anyway. So if you guys are enjoying the series, as always, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you have suggestions, of course, for, I don't know, what to put here. Yeah, suggestions on what to put in this kind of area. Also, names. I'm not feeling very creative when it comes to a name for the vessel. You guys have given me some pretty good suggestions, such as the Dyson in the past, and I will consider them. So, until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.